Hey, good folks, Dr. Charlie here. Let's take our 3 deep breaths and then we'll get started for today. Thanks for joining me. If you're new, I'm breathing in through my nose all the way into the bottom of my belly and then out. One more time, breathe all the way into the bottom of your belly, fill it up like a balloon. And release. Today's Charlie Chat's topic is a follow-up to a recent video where I asked, what happens when I'm the one who, when that changes? So what do you need to do? What do you need for the journey? What does it require of you when this aspect or aspects, these aspects of your identity have changed? I would guess that you need a lot less than you think you do. You're not ready to become K until you've been J. You're not ready to become the next thing until you're the very thing that you are right here, right now. So think about what does it require of you? What do you need to let go of? Do you need to gain something? You probably don't actually need to gain much more. The new identity is the gaining of the new things. I was looking around. I was thinking about what was on my mind in the moment. And it was after telling my sister that I had this and this and this and this and this thing to all do, she said very calmly, she said, "Did you make a list?" I said, "No, I've been avoiding of making lists for a while now." She said, also same very calm parent tone. She said, "Maybe you should get back to making lists. They help you." And I had to laugh. I had to chuckle at that. She is right. So I made a list. My list is long. Listen, this is the list I came up with off the top of my head. It's a full page. So that is in part why I was resistant to making the list. And I said, what is that related to? Is that related to something I've wanted to talk about? And it is. What do we need? What do we need for the next steps on the journey? And really, we just need ourselves. We need our willingness to be fully present with ourselves and the changes. The changes that are happening, even if they can be very scary. It might be very uncomfortable to exist as this new version of yourself, or this not knowing version of yourself who thinks that she or he needs this thing and that thing and that thing. You know, I don't need another credential. I'm good. Things that I'm interested in that right this moment require some long extended training, I'm okay. I said no. Right this moment needs to be good enough, and I promise you that it is. You are not ready to blossom into the next flower, into the next butterfly, except that you got to this exact point right here, right now. So shedding, what is it? Taking a lot of things on a journey. We can use road trips as an example just because I have a lot of experience with that. I once was on the road for 7 weeks, and it was a hard time. It was a long time to not be located, but it was a fantastic trip. I had done long road trips before, over several days, several states within the United States. I had done that before, so I knew how to pack for the journey. And you know what? I packed light. I knew I needed this. I needed 2 weeks worth of clothes and 2 weeks. So at the 2 week mark, I had to find somewhere, either someone's house or some laundromat. I had to wash clothes. I knew that I didn't need, I just didn't need a lot of stuff. I had a couple of books with me. I was supposed to be writing, so I had some books to work on my dissertation with me. But there's an extra pair of socks in my car. There's an extra pair of heels in my car. There is lipstick. You'll notice that I don't really wear a whole lot of makeup. So there's lipstick. It's like a lip tint in my purse, just in case I suddenly need to be gussied up or present like I'm gussied up. Or socks in case I need to go hiking up a mountain. I also had plastic bags. I took a lot of Ziploc bags with me and duct tape. And the rest of the things were relatively minimal. I had my computer with me, but I didn't need a lot. And I knew that because I had taken trips before and had been way overpacked. And so I was consciously learning from my experience. And I encourage you to do the same thing with your life journey, with your life road trip, to learn from your experience, to know that you don't need all these things. I had a nicer dress, again, in case I found myself in some place, but it was rolled up, and therefore it could be ironed. So it was a simple, nice dress in case I needed to be in that situation. So really look at that. This is in response to I'm not the one who, or I am the one who, and that no longer being true. What do you need for this next part of the journey? How do you need to prepare yourself to cozy yourself in? For me, it just turned fall here, and so I get to wear my hair down a little bit more, which I had been missing. I also need to go find my slippers because my feet are cold. So I need environmental things also to help me prepare for a journey. And so environment, you can take that in a very small sense, but you can also take that in a very large, wide sense as well. So, good folks, let's breathe that in. That might have been a lot. So let's take another 3 deep breaths together to just sort of assimilate and integrate that information. Let's breathe in. Try breathing in and out through just your nose this time. So breathe in and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, integrate all that goodness, and breathe out. I am Dr. Charli Brown. I'm delighted you're here with me. And take a look around at my website, drcharlibrown.com, to see more of what I'm into, what I'm doing, what I'm offering. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here, and I'll see you again soon. Take great care.